Tank Davis is back, but this time, the pressure is bigger than ever. Critics are questioning him. Rivals are calling him out, and the entire boxing world wants one answer. Can Tank still dominate the division, or is Shakur Stevenson the man who finally exposes him? Stay tuned, because this story just got serious.
Solide puissance de la part de Romeo. Fury. Straight shot. And there's a left hand that backed up Brother. And now he's trying to finish it in the leg. 泣いてた。井上尚弥が泣いてる。
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the three-weight world champion, and tonight
It is Shakur Stevenson fast becoming a superstar.
across the ring, he is the defending champion. Fighting tonight out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing black with pink and weighing in officially at 134.1 pounds. Hailing from Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, USA. A 2016 Olympic silver medalist, now undefeated as a professional with 22 wins. 10 of those 22 wins coming by way of knockout. The reigning and defending WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Live from Atlanta, Georgia, 59 3/4 pounds with a sensational record of 24 wins, no losses. He has 23 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the popular and acclaimed three-time two-division world champion, the hard-hitting, current and undefeated WBA super featherweight and WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Gervonta.
go home, baby.
Right now, we sitting here at the Upton Boxing Center where we always meet at. This our meeting ground since we was amateurs and whatnot, right? He's coming. We waiting for our champ to get here so we can just go to Mondawmin Mall and see what's ready to unfold.
Y'all getting the last little bit of Gervonta that y'all gonna see. I'm gonna make sure I do what I'm supposed to so I can be the best I can.
2 sparring partners and rounds is unknown.
All right, y'all. Let's go. Bang!
When they watch us in here working, they saying we going bang, 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 bang.
There you go. Good. There you go.
When he get in that ring, he's on a mission. Because he understand that he got to put his pants on, training wheels going. You got what you asked for. Let's get it now.
Slow it down.
Good word. He ain't playing with nobody. You step in that ring with him,
Gervonta Davis is officially back in full training mode, reunited with longtime coach Calvin Ford at the legendary Baltimore gym, where his championship journey first began. The undefeated knockout artist is sharpening every aspect of his game with elite focus, explosive conditioning, and championship-level discipline as he prepares to dominate the lightweight division once again. With his devastating power, elite ring IQ, and superstar presence, Tank looks determined to remind the boxing world exactly why he remains one of the sport's biggest pay-per-view attractions.
Man, I call it three things. I look at Tank trying to find himself as the businessman, the fighter, and the family man. Nobody can give him a manual. You know, he ain't come around that stable American way of life where he can learn from it. You with me, see glimpses and pieces of different people's life. He tries to get into it, but he won't really understand it. So right now, he's just trying to find himself. I look at him and look at myself. But I had my journey too, you know, and I see his journey. His journey is different.
Away from the spotlight, Gervonta Davis discovered a renewed fire within himself that simply could not be ignored. Now fully focused and back inside the gym, that motivation has transformed into complete determination as he begins another serious pursuit of boxing greatness. Every workout, every sparring session, and every training camp reflects a fighter who is fully committed to reclaiming his position at the top of the sport and proving he still belongs among boxing's elite. About why the highly anticipated showdown continues to face delays, Shakur Stevenson made it clear that he desperately wants the Tank Davis fight to happen. However, Stevenson openly criticized Tank's overall approach and conduct surrounding the negotiations, suggesting the real issue has nothing to do with contracts, broadcasters, or financial terms. From Shakur's perspective, Davis simply is not taking the situation seriously enough, and many boxing fans are beginning to share the same frustration as the mega fight remains out of reach.
Get on him, but like, if same thing that I said,
fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with T.O. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on fight night and resolve every issue that you got.
Yeah.
I stand by that with anybody.
But keeping it boxing.
That's boxing.
No, I'm just saying.
That's not boxing?
Yeah, no, I love it. No, you got to do what you got to do.
Right, like.
I just want to see. I want to know. I'm just asking, realistically, will we ever see y'all two in the ring? However way it get there, will we ever see that match?
I would love.
Looking back on their history, Shakur Stevenson admitted there was once mutual respect and positive energy between himself, Tank Davis, and the other rising stars of the new generation. During those early years, the relationship between the young contenders was competitive, but still friendly. Yet everyone involved understood that eventually the rivalry would become personal, because every fighter in that circle was chasing the same goal, becoming the face of boxing and ruling the lightweight division at the highest level.
It's knew I'm the one. Like, I always knew. And I feel like deep down, like, they probably won't say it, but they know. You know. It was cool at certain times, but deep down, everybody know as a competitor, it's only so cool it can get.
So we gonna have to face each other.
So,
copy.
Truthfully, it was cool at times, but
yeah. Former world champion Shawn Porter believes a potential clash between Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson would present a completely different challenge from anything Davis has experienced before. Porter describes the matchup as a high-level chess battle where Stevenson's elite defensive skills, footwork, and ring intelligence could force Tank to adapt in ways he never has previously. According to Porter, the knockout formula Davis has relied on throughout his career may not be enough against a technically gifted specialist like Stevenson, who thrives on discipline and precision.
Everybody thinks that Tank is gonna go in there and just knock out Shakur. It's gonna
That's not gonna happen.
But it didn't take. It shouldn't have taken this fight.
I knew he couldn't.
For people to realize.
Yeah.
Right.
I knew that too. But yeah, Shakur is a defensive specialist.
And I've been saying this for a long time. If you pay attention to how Tank would react whenever Shakur's name came up, I was like, yo, it's something that Tank knows that most people don't know or understand. There's something that he sees in Shakur. It could be the fact that Shakur was a 2016 silver medalist. You know,
he might got a lot to do with it.
He's that, you know, the silver child of the.
Furthermore, Shawn Porter explained that truly elite fighters are not simply known for knockout power, but for their ability to evolve under pressure when their original game plan fails. He emphasized how championship-level boxers continuously build new skills throughout their careers, learning how to make adjustments in real time during difficult fights. In Porter's view, the ability to adapt when the knockout opportunity disappears is what separates great fighters from legendary champions inside the modern boxing era.
Fight with Shakur, you're going to see this boxing style that you don't usually get from Tank. You're going to see IQ. We saw IQ, but to me, it was low IQ because the reason why it was low IQ is because everybody followed the script. And what I mean by that is you see somebody's IQ take place when a fighter makes an adjustment, and now you have to adjust to what that fighter is doing, and that's kind of where you see
who's smart.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I think my fight with Terrence shows a very high level of IQ from both of us. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And that's what Tank is gonna do with Shakur. He's gonna come into the ring and be a different version of himself.
Adding another respected perspective, boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. also analyzed the potential Tank versus Shakur matchup and pointed directly to one major advantage in Stevenson's favor: discipline. Jones believes Shakur's commitment both inside and outside the ring operates at an exceptionally high level, giving him a major edge in consistency and preparation. At the same time, he acknowledged that Tank Davis's personal struggles and outside distractions have occasionally created concerns about whether he can maintain total focus under the brightest lights and biggest pay-per-view moments.
And now Shakur wins it because of his discipline. Because he showed against Teofimo that he can stay very disciplined all night. And he's the type of guy, he don't really do a lot of crazy stuff in his life normally. So it's like discipline is a thing that is not only exercised inside the ring, it's exercised also outside the ring. And as we see, sometimes Gervonta has problems with discipline. But we have never seen Shakur have problems with discipline. We've seen him be more disciplined at the right times than we've seen him not have.
Coach Calvin Ford keeps the structure of training camps simple, but demands elite standards from every fighter who walks through the doors. Sessions operate under a strict weekly routine, with one clear message attached to every workout. Only disciplined fighters willing to fully commit to hard work belong in this environment. The atmosphere surrounding Tank Davis's camp reflects intensity, accountability, and championship preparation, proving this is not a place designed for distractions or shortcuts.
Wednesdays and Fridays. And you ain't just gotta work with Tank. I got other guys that y'all can work with. So if you want to get some work, if you get ready for a fight, we'll help you get ready for the fight. We'll give you some work. You know what I'm saying? This is based on weight classes that I got up in here. Floyd make it, you know, that's what Floyd like. Floyd likes seeing that work, you know? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you ain't come to work, don't come. As simple as that. This work, you know, we out here. We ain't ducking we don't duck no spawn. Everybody want to get some work. You know, I sit back and look at this thing, man. This thing's for real. You gotta keep it tight.
Everything inside this training camp revolves around one mission and one superstar fighter. Coach Calvin Ford proudly describes the current atmosphere as tank time, praising the dedication and focus Gervonta Davis brings into every session. From exhausting gym drills to late-night road work that many fighters would avoid, Davis is reportedly pushing himself beyond expectations. Every sign coming out of Baltimore suggests the undefeated knockout star is preparing for something massive in the near future.
It's tank time. What time is it? Tank time. Tank time. T-Tank. Tank time. Baltimore in the house, y'all. Up here, right here. Little slip, slow hole. Oh, I forgot to let y'all know, Iceman Hawkins, Emily Bourne is coming in. Oh yeah.
Gervonta Davis is back in the spotlight, and the boxing world is watching closely once again. With explosive knockout power and superstar appeal, Tank remains one of the biggest names in the sport. But the real question is, who should he fight next? Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, or Vasily Lomachenko? Share your predictions in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more exclusive boxing content from Boxing Vault Pro.